This is easy.
Perfect. Easy is good.
Because so much of what you're talking about or what you mentioned in all of that, we're just going to forget about. So
Okay.
you're going to forget about.
Hold on. Let me just, this will help.
Yeah.
On the way. On the way.
Yeah. So we're not going to think about what year you're going to retire.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you could retire today, because you had the financial means to do so, would you? And
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. And
Yeah.
then just
So
chase after different passions.
So what we're doing here is exactly what Christina was talking about earlier, where it's like, well, when I start thinking about all of this, about the work and the house, all she has to do is snap into her intention for her financial life. And then she doesn't have to think about how.
Mm-hmm.
So let's encourage you to snap right into your retirement life. There's no reason. And I trust that word retirement has to do with when the day comes where you don't have to go to a job anymore.
Yes. Well, essentially where I have enough means to support myself and family, whatever obligations indefinitely, and I don't need to go to a place 60 hours a week.
Yeah. So we're not even going to talk about 60 hours a week because that's negative and it's a downer and that's not what you want. So it really is. We are just skipping right to the end here as though you are quote unquote retired, right? So, I mean, this is easy. This is easy. This is like all the entrepreneurs that we work with here. And the first thing that I'm harping on any entrepreneur and artist, as they all will tell you, is separating out financial intention from work intention, right? So you can be freed up to cultivate each and to not limit, right? So for you, it's really kind of the same idea. I'm quote unquote retired. I don't know why I keep putting it in quotes because it seems like for some reason you and the idea of retirement just is not connecting in my being. But it's really about, Nick, just skipping right to it. It's like you don't have to worry about when that's going to happen. That's not your job. And how. So it's just like, wow, I have all the money I need all day, every day to do whatever I want to do. It's here. It is. And here are all the things I'm doing, and here are all the ways it feels to be doing them. I mean, it really is just skipping right to that.
Sure.
You know?
Would this be then its own standalone intention, or would this be like a sub-intention of a financial intention?
It kind of feels like it could be, and you'll tell me, you know, this is where you might want to play around with it and see. It might just be an overarching financial intention that, like I say, you know, whatever the language is, but just like for me, it's just, I just have all the money I need and want to do all I need and want to do today and every day.
Fair enough. It sounds like then for me, I just want to then roll this in as part of my overall financial intention, because I mean, I don't want to put any time constraints, anything like that. But if for some reason the financial means came to me tomorrow and it was like, hey, here it is, to be like, fuck yeah. I'm not going to wait 15 years. Perfect.
Exactly.
This is awesome.
So the intention is like that. The intention puts you in that space right now tonight and says, wow, I'm, you know, when somebody comes and says, hey, Nick, what do you do? It's like, I manage my money. I do whatever I want to do. What do you do? You know, it depends what day it is. Depends how I feel when I wake up.
Awesome.
And so, yeah, just skip. And again, all due respect to all the bullshit, that we've learned along the way about timetables and working for somebody and doing all that. That's fine. It's just sort of over, or it's going to be over. And so it's not over for you today, but you want it to be over. So just start thinking about what's next and start moving into that intention and embodying that intention. And again, just letting go of the of figuring it out today, exactly
Mhm.
when it's going to happen and how. Because
Right on.
job, not your job.
And then it'll be a good segue to my ukulele profession.
Exactly.